Hey guys, it's your girl Shalae and I'm back today with a second stimulus check update video. In today's video, we're going to discuss how the White House and Democrats are nowhere close to a deal on the stimulus. We're also going to talk about how some states are implementing their own unemployment boost. That's what's up, okay? Then we're going to discuss hazard pay as well as the IRS updated their website and EBT. So if you want to know what's going on in the world, my darling, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. Your girl's got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hi, hello, hey friend. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel we talk about shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. Super easy. Click that big old red button down below and you're in just like that. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me a like because it's Wednesday and I have on my hater blocking headband. No guys, this is not sponsored. I love this headband. It goes with everything. Did I say I love this? Absolutely love it. And it was only $5. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into it because here in the left-hand side of the wall, we have the Republicans in the boxing ring. And then on the right-hand side, we have the Democrats. And all we're waiting for is this bill to go ding, 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 because right now tensions are high, guys. So according to the White House Chief of Staff, Mark Meadows, he told reporters today that the two sides are nowhere close to a deal on this stimulus bill. And he acknowledged that the extra unemployment benefits, which expire on Friday, are still the one for debate. So guys, we know, I don't think it's right now like the issue of if we're going to get the money. That's not even like, that's water under the bridge, my darling. Think about something else. The biggest issue right now is pretty much the elements of the bill. Like, is it going to be the business liability protection? Is there going to be this extra boost for unemployment? So there's just other elements and maybe even the amounts of the stimulus. Everybody is still stating the $1,200. So right now, no party can agree on anything. Now, also, those sentiments were echoed today by Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell. He said that the U.S. economy faces a long road to recovery that will require greater public vigilance to prevent the spread of this pandemic. And he said more spending from Congress and the White House is needed. So I agree, like as we are on this yellow brick road to find the wizard, we're gonna need more money. So Congress, I don't know what y'all have to do, but make it happen, okay? Like, let's go ahead and make this happen. And even Scott Menard, the chief investment officer, he stated the same thing. He said there's gonna be severe problems if Congress cannot reach a deal on this new relief package by the middle of next week. Now, we know that on August 7th, they are scheduled to go for recess. And so he said that if Congress doesn't get its act together quickly, I think this could be a pretty severe increase in unemployment if policy adjustments are not made. And so even today, Democratic Senator Chuck Schumer was asked, and he said that if Democrats and Republicans could reach a deal before the end of next week, he was asked that, and he said, I hope so. That's what we're working for. We'll sit down. We're going to sit down again today. We will sit down 24/7. Hey, I'm all with you, Mr. Schumer. Like, make it happen. If you guys have to sit down all day, we'll go ahead and send the red cherry tomatoes to you, some little Grey Poupon, nice little cut strawberries. We'll make sure you guys are good and comfortable. Just get the deal passed for us, okay? I'm just speaking for a friend. What you guys think about it? All right, so since there is so much turmoil about this unemployment, California was like, look, what they are going to go ahead and consider is instituting a $600 weekly state unemployment benefit if Congress does not extend its pandemic benefit that expires this month. So go California. Like, I agree 100%. Now, all states have not even considered this or are implementing this, but state Democrats have expressed support for the weekly benefit for the jobless Californians as part of the $100 billion stimulus plan to bring about job creation and to keep the economy moving. So this is on the Los Angeles Times. You can go read it yourself. Now, where they're going to get this money, they said that lawmakers said they will borrow funding from increased unemployment benefits from a federal trust fund. Now, in California, the unemployment, I think it would be like $387 if there was no boost on it, which we know the cost in California. If you just lived off $387, what house? Okay, this is like back in the school days when you had the MASH, like mansion, apartment. What did the S stand for? Shack. Oh yeah, shack housing. That's what's gonna be circled, the shack. How could I forget that one? Because, I mean, you can't live off $387 a week in California. It's just not going to happen. Like, where? Where, Sway? Let me know. All right, so, I mean, I like it, California. I agree wholeheartedly. Like, if they won't do it, take matters into your own hands. I hope Alabama is watching. Okay, Miss K. Ivy, like, let it happen, girl. You know, because 282, what can we do on that in Alabama? Like, what? All right, so moving along to hazard pay. Now, several state and federal lawmakers criticized the Republican-backed economic relief package, and they had some concerns about the bill that it did not mention hazard pay to workers deemed essential. Now, you guys have been all up in my comments, barking like, hey, what about us essential workers? I agree. Like, they just didn't put anything out about us that's been working. So, look, I love a New Yorker. I love it. Watch this. This is what was stated. This is a middle finger to those struggling and to the cops, first responders, teachers, and those who have been putting their lives on the line to fight against this pandemic. Tweeted by Representative Max Rose, a Democrat from New York. Love it. Doesn't that sound like a New Yorker? Like a middle finger. Hey, you know, this is what she tweeted. So she said that the proposed plan includes $0 for states and cities, no hazard pay / unemployment benefits. She said, so pretty much, and even Nancy, this is what Nancy Pelosi stated. She said, so what we're saying to essential workers is you have to go to work because you're essential. We've placed no responsibility on your employer to make that workplace safe at all. How does this make sense? I agree 100%. And then even Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders described the Republicans' plan as a disaster. And he tweeted like, oh my gosh, people love to tweet. I didn't know it was still popular. All right, so he tweeted $0 for hazard pay, $0 for nutrition assistance, $0 for uninsured or uninsured, $0 for the Postal Service, $0 for state and local governments, 100% deduction for 3 martini CEO lunches. Complete disaster. So there you have it. As of right now, for those that have been working and are still working throughout this pandemic, there is nothing in the plan at all for hazard pay. But remember, Mitch McConnell says there's 8 bills to this thing. So, you know, maybe on the next level, once we complete this level, we get to the next level, okay? I don't know. This is like some Saw type stuff. I don't know. Who knows? Whatever. All right, so moving along with EBT. Because as of right now, there is $0 that's being allotted for EBT. Now, some states are doing their own plans, as well as Florida has stated right after I posted the video that they will suspend the work requirement. So shout out to my subscribers for putting that in the comments. But they're stating that the reason why EBT was not extended at all is because the Trump administration has waived drug testing and other restrictions. So advocates for the hunger alleviation in the United States blasted the proposal on Tuesday for not extending the food assistance programs. So the HEALS Act does not expand SNAP benefits. It does not include pandemic EBT, which helps provide meals to children who have lost school lunches. Now, over the last few years, the Trump administration has considered for states, asking states to take drug tests for food stamps. So they're stating that the reason why it probably was not included for EBT on this is because Trump has been trying to eliminate the EBT anyway with like the drug testing and different things. So, but you know, that don't have to do, this is kind of like, you know, Mitch McConnell and the Republicans. So I'm just saying the benefit of the doubt, guys. I'm not saying that he was over, but the plan would be considered a win to conservatives seeking to cut the safety net program. So if this was to pass, then hey, it's like a win for them because that's what they wanted to do anyway. So as of late May 2020, the Trump administration has sought to cut food stamps program, according to the CBS News. And the USDA Secretary Sonny Perdue argued in 2019 that the program was meant to provide assistance through difficult times, not a way of life. So they're saying that, hey, people are using this EBT and as a way of life. Now, I don't know about this whole thing. Like right now we are in a pandemic. What was done before, to me, that is like crying over spilled milk. We are in a pandemic. We have children that are hungry. We have adults that are hungry. Like, for Pete's sake, we live in America, okay? We're not in a third world country. We can provide food assistance. It's not that hard, people. Like, Come on now. So I am looking into this, and I'll be doing a separate video on some of the states that have already extended their August pandemic benefits, because there's about 13 or 15 states that have done that as well. So that video will be coming up, guys. All right, so on the IRS website, last but not least, a question was updated today. It says, I am not required to file a tax return, and I use the non-filers payment info tool to provide information about one of my qualifying children. I received the $1,200 payment or the $2,400 payment, whichever one you were supposed to get. You got a payment, okay? But I did not get the $500 for each qualifying child. So if you were a person and you used the non-filers tool and you received a check, but it did not have your additional $500 on there for your children, the IRS said if you use the tool before May 17th, you do not need to take any action, because I guess they're actively working on a method to fix the error and automatically issue the $500 payment to those impacted individuals as possible. We will continue to provide updates as more information is available. Now, if you used it before May 17th, you probably did miss out on your additional $500. If you used it after May 17th, you may have received it. Now, there's gonna be outliers, because people are gonna be like, girl, I did it in June and I still didn't get my money. Now, remember earlier in the month, the IRS stated that they will try to send out checks for those $500 payments by the end of this month. So I don't know, the end of this month is what, this week? So here, they will continue to provide updates as information is available. So that is it, guys. I hope this was some good news. Hope it made some clarification. As of right now, it's not really about if we're going to receive the checks. You're going to get the check. That's not the issue. When you're going to get the check, that's the number one question. How much the check is going to be? Probably $1,200, but we never know. And will the unemployment be the 70%, or is it going to be $200 or $300? That is all still up in the air right now. So please like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think down in the comments below. You always do, right? And for those that watched Greenleaf yesterday, for those of my people, what did you think about it? Like, let me know. What did you think about it? All right, because I thought it was a pretty good episode, and I'm very sad to know that this is its last season. Like, a lot of people told me that. I didn't know. So guys, have a happy Wednesday, and I will talk to you mañana, tomorrow. Bye, guys.